this? No thanks. Stop! Ow! Let's shower. Let's get ready for the Sunday. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow, so stay tuned. Gotta start off with some perfume, some natural scent, Guru, but Target. You gotta start off. Some vitamins. Some vitamins. Would you? You are ashy. And go ahead and put that lotion on. Now, you can't always see my ash because I'm white. But, let me tell you, it's there. You can feel it. Be dry. Skin just be itching. You don't want that. You do not want a dry tattoo either. You don't. You don't want that. Again, Target. Natural. Now, I use this, coconut water thing before I put my moisturizer on. Get it extra moist. I don't know if you're really supposed to do this or not. My skin gets really dry, so that's why I do it. But do not follow my lead. Next, we get our moisturizer. Gonna lather that face up. Ready to seize the day. Leo's toy in the background. I feel like we're in our usual routine setting. The car, where I spill out all my problems, get coffee, discuss my day, random stuff. I do have a new car. Let me just show you some updates. So I haven't vlogged in 4 months, maybe. Obviously, that's a long time. That's could be life-changing, depending on what I was doing. But to save you from long rants that you don't really need because you're not my therapist, I started working in a higher position of my job, and I did not like it. I did not have a work-life balance at all, and I got really depressed and blah blah blah. So, is that a dog? Oh my god, it's a dog. That is a big dog. Wow. That bitch is huge. And so I wasn't really vlogging because what do I really talk about whenever I'm actually sad, trying to figure out my life a little bit, trying to organize my thoughts, and I just wasn't in the right headspace to film and talk about either my life or just stuff I was doing or just random stuff. So I just decided to step away from that hobby of mine and focus on basketball and focus on more intense stuff to get more of my energy out. And it's probably been 6 months since I've had my new car. I was at one point gonna make a video about me getting a new car, and to some degree there should be a level of pridefulness and a level of like that I'm proud to have this car because I bought it, by myself. But I don't really feel like that, I don't love like materialistic things. It's just not the kind of person I am. So whenever I bought this car, it wasn't a huge deal to me. It was just like whatever. Even though like bought it in full, paid a pretty penny for it, like definitely something that someone should normally take pride in. I just kind of like brush it off. So I didn't really do a video on it, but it is definitely a dream of mine to have this car, and it's amazing, and it still doesn't feel like mine sometimes, and yeah, it's very fortunate. It's a Jeep Cherokee, all black. I don't like wearing my shades on camera. All black. She's sexy. She's everything to me. She hopefully will be in my life for a decade, I hope. Other than that, I really haven't been doing much, I've been trying to figure out my life, even though I feel like every day I say that and I don't get any closer to finding out what I want to do or what I want to accomplish. So yeah, work, basketball. I just turned 21 last week, so I can drink now, which again doesn't change much. I don't like to drink, and I don't think anyone can change my opinion on that because I have drank before, and I don't mind alcohol. I don't mind the taste. It's not the taste. I just don't like going to bars. I just don't like going out. It makes me so anxious. And people like brush that off. Like, you've never gone out. You don't. I know for a fact how anxious I get. And I know in a crowd setting, just like I have been to one party actually. One party, I just felt like I was the only one there who was like, why am I here? Like everyone else is enjoying their drinks, they're dancing, having the time of their life. And I'm standing there in the corner, listening to the music, sober, because I don't like getting drunk. And it's just not enjoyable. And it could be because I don't have friends. That could be a very high possibility. And someone wouldn't be wrong to say that. Someone wouldn't be wrong to say it's because you don't have any friends. You're not wrong. But I think even if I did have a lot of friends, I would not want to go out. I would just want to have conversation. I would just want to maybe go to a picnic. Maybe go see a waterfall. Maybe go on a nice hike. Maybe chill at home, have a glass of wine with the girls, and play Uno. Like, I do not want to go to a bar, look at all these people that are having fun, and I'm not having fun,
and wonder what the fuck is wrong with me.
Because that's always how I feel. What the fuck is wrong with me that I can't have fun? What the fuck is wrong with me that I don't like these things? Like, shit, like, it always makes me feel empty. And I don't like that. And I also don't think that you need to drink in order to have fun. Matcha, I haven't had it from this place, but it's okay. It's alright. Not my favorite, but not the worst. I do not drink coffee anymore. I know, it's like a big portion of my life. At least for me, it feels like that. But like it gives me headaches way too much. I don't like relying on something. I'm trying to drink more tea, matcha, hot tea, iced tea, like it doesn't matter, juices, stuff like that. I don't think coffee is good to have every day, and I also don't think like matcha is good to have every day. I think things in moderation. I don't think coffee is necessarily bad, just for me it just doesn't work well in my life anymore, and I don't have like the urge to drink it like I did. So I'm trying matcha. I also still drink Celsius's. So I still drink energy drinks, just a Celsius, if I need to. That's if like for work, if I gotta wake up at 3 or 4 and I'm just driving and I can barely see because my eyes are about to fall back asleep, you know. Like at those levels, yes, I would consume a coffee or an energy drink because I feel like that's in dire needs. But for just everyday life, I don't think I really need coffee anymore. That is a nice car. For a while I wanted a Tricog or an SRT or just something fast. Ego's already high enough, you know. Roads just need to get rebuilt. Cause like, what else are we paying taxes for? I get at least $200 or $300 taken out of my paycheck every week for us to have terrible roads. That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, so I've been going to therapy. I know, thank God, right? Like, finally, we're enough with the rants. I can rant to an actual person to give me feedback. But it's a lot more, like, difficult than you would think. And this is really, like, the only part I'm going to talk about, because the rest is just really personal, and I don't think you want to get into all that. But going to therapy is a lot harder than anyone has ever talked about. Me personally, I've never met anyone who's gone to therapy. So maybe someone who did go to therapy could maybe tell me it would be hard and I wouldn't believe them. But I am telling you, I have tattoos all over my body, right? I can deal with pain. Like, pain is sometimes a good thing for me. Because it lets me not focus on, like, the shit I have, right, in my head. But therapy is a different kind of pain and a different kind of difficulty, right? You're sitting down, or if you're virtual, you're still, sitting down. You're sitting down with someone who doesn't know you, who is talking to you about things that are so vulnerable in your life, that are so sensitive in your life. Again, you don't know this person, right? You are not comfortable with this person because they are new in your life and they're asking you about your family, about maybe a traumatic time, about your relationship, about why you don't feel loved, why you don't feel worthy. You know, like, it's hard to cry and to talk about things that are so sensitive to you, to a human being you've never seen before, never met. And it's crazy how difficult that is. And obviously, like, you're paying this person to have this conversation with you. Like, you're paying this person to hopefully give you a sense of, not necessarily to feel better, but you want this person to help guide you in the right direction, to move past some of the things that you're dealing with. And whenever you think of it like that, then you should share everything that's going on in your life. You should share the sensible, vulnerable things that have happened to you and that maybe are still happening to you. But that's a lot easier said than done, okay? This person again, is asking you about your life. And for me, I'm trying not to cry the entire session. Like, dead ass, the whole 50 minutes, I'm biting my tongue a little bit, playing with my fingers, doing everything besides sob every second of the therapy session. And obviously, that doesn't work. You have to be vulnerable. And it's challenging. It's just very, very challenging. I think it's helping. I've only gone to 3 sessions so far. I will have my 4th one. Do I have it tomorrow? My 4th one tomorrow. Hopefully everything, praise God. It's sexy. You know what I'm trying to say? Something going crazy. I'm just looking for my shoe right now. Baby. Oh! Just like real life. It's time, ladies and gents. It is time. I like tattoo, if I have not said that. It is now very late in the day. Extremely. It is 6 p.m. Well, it's really 5:30. The amount of traffic I am about to hit right now is insane. It's gonna take me 30 extra minutes to get home, but did the tattoo hurt? It did, but it didn't hurt as bad as my other ones, so it was fine. But around like the knee and a little bit down towards the ankle, yeah, this shit hurted. But we have some ideas for what we're gonna put around it, so I'm looking forward to that because it's definitely not finished. IDM Advantage mode, I do this shit a lot. Keep the new tattoo, okay? I'm also gonna be changing it a little bit so it's not like finished. I want to add some like red stuff to it, so we'll see. It's just the beginning. I do want to get my whole leg, but gotta start somewhere. This may be the end of the vlog. I don't really know what else I'm gonna film, so if it is, I appreciate you watching. I love you. Goodbye.